Around the world, the pig industry not only plays an important role in providing food for humans, but is also a large, vibrant and diverse industry. Amongst them, there exists special pigs, which are considered symbols of class and of high economic value. Right now, we will explore how the world's most expensive pigs are raised. The most expensive pigs in the world are not only considered a food source, but also a living art product. They are cared for and raised using a special process. This creates a unique quality meat and flavour. Amongst them, typical is the Iberian black pig. Breeding process design is the core of this expensive pig breed industry. Production results on the farm are based on investment, including barn system, food, air purification, and disinfection. Scale can be adjusted depending on production method and requirements of customers. But compared to being raised in captivity, pigs like to roam free and much more. Therefore, farmers, in addition to choosing a location and building a farm, also have to find an ideal piece of grazing area. Today, the Iberian pig is one of the last pig breeds raised outdoors on the European continent. This breed of pig lives freely in Dehesa, a large green space in southwest Spain with an area of about 3 million hectares. The space where Iberian pigs live is mainly made up of oak trees. Furthermore, it seems that more than half of the oak trees on the planet grow in Dehesa. The main diet of this Spanish pig is acorns. You can see it very skillfully knows how to peel acorns with its teeth and is capable of eating 7 kilograms of acorns a day. At the same time, it also eats herbs and aromatic plants growing in these grasslands. It is a well-preserved breed of pig, thanks to its perseverance and efforts of the breeders and of course the industry. The breeding method is based on 100% natural feed and the comfort of the Iberian pig that they enjoy throughout their life is the key to the quality of this meat. The average sized Iberian pig does not usually exceed 396 pounds. It has dark fur, usually grey or black, and very little of it. This pig breed has thinner and longer legs than regular pig breeds. One of the reasons why this breed of pig is rare is because of its method of reproduction. Female Iberian pigs only have a small number of litters, and they also have fewer piglets per birth than other pig breeds. From birth to slaughter, pigs are raised with utmost care to achieve their unique flavour. The extended raising period ensures that the pigs fully develop and accumulate enough fat to produce high quality meat. The life of an Iberian pig begins with the mating of females, all of whom must be 100% Iberian. A pig's pregnancy will last about 3 months. Then they will give birth to babies that weigh between 1 to 2 pounds, sometimes even less. At about 2 months of age, the young will be weaned and fed on pasture with the adult pigs. For pigs to gain weight while living on pasture, they need to adapt to the extensive production systems, where they have to walk long distances to feed themselves. To do so, they must be raised outdoors from the first few months of their lives. Breeders will feed them grains, nuts, and other nutrient-rich foods. In this way, pigs will develop strong muscles and bones. With care from the farmers, they will gain about 65 pounds during this period. Natural foods good for pig growth are made from wheat, barley, oats, and soybeans. During the development process, breeders will let them start eating grass from the pasture. Gradually, the food will be completely eliminated in favour of eating grass and acorns. They will then officially enter the pasture phase when they reach a weight of around 220 pounds. Pigs need space to run around, because then their fat will be evenly distributed throughout their bodies. It can be said that this is the most beautiful period in the life of the Iberian pig. With pasture underfoot and full of their favourite treats. At the same time, this is also the final fattening stage before slaughter, and it determines about 60% of their final weight. Their final destination is the processing plants. You can see all processes are slower when we talk about 100% Iberian pork. From birth to slaughter, it takes about 18 to 22 months. Then, to make a piece of ham, the minimum time is 3 years. From the time the production process begins until the ham arrives on your dinner table, it takes about 5 years. If the acorns are not enough to fatten up the pigs, the diet will be supplemented with other foods, such as cereals or specially formulated foods. However, Iberian pigs in the fattening phase, fed with grain compounds or feedstuffs that do not include acorns, will be strictly controlled. All of their feed must fall within the parameters according to the quality standards for Iberian hams produced in Spain. These are the black pigs of the Central Pyrenees. You can see that they are quite similar to Iberian pigs. However, Bigorre's black pigs still have some differences. Unlike the Iberian pig, which has long, slender legs and little hair, the black pig of Bigorre is stockier and more hairier. This breed of pig lives in grasslands and bushes at the foot of the mountains in Gers and Haute-Garonne in France. This is where it finds everything it needs to eat, such as green vegetables, chestnuts, acorns, and fruit. When looking for food, it often moves in small flocks like this. Besides, it is still a pig breed that can easily adapt to climate change thanks to its ability to store resources well. Its natural diet, adaptability, and good mobility explain why the Bigorre black pig is one of the pig breeds that produces exceptional meat products. The meat of this pig can be recognized by its beautiful red color and outer layer of fat that is less than 30 millimeters thick with a very white color. This is a delicious and healthy meat with a very delicate and unique flavor. The world's most expensive pigs not only require special care, but also expertise and dedication from the farmers. Pigs need to be raised and cared for in a natural environment, provided with high quality feed and water formulas, and have regular health checks. All of these factors play an important role in creating premium meat quality and unique flavors. You can see currently black pork has become an almost exclusive product in the global market, because it is not only a specialty pig, but is also a symbol of quality and sophistication in cuisine. Hello my friends. You know, beef is one of the most popular and nutritious food sources in the world. But have you ever wondered how beef cattle are raised? In today's video, let's discover how US farmers raise millions of beef cattle. The United States owns the third largest herd of beef cattle in the world, at about 94.5 million heads, behind two countries, Brazil and India. However, their herd produces the highest meat production in the world, with 11.9 million tonnes each year. Although it was formed a long time ago, it was not until after 1848 that the cattle industry in the United States began to develop. In the 1870s of the 19th century, Angus cattle were exported from Scotland to the United States for the purpose of experimental breeding. Today, Angus cattle are raised a lot in the US for meat. This breed of cattle is sturdy, meaty, and a hardy breed. The states with the largest cattle farming areas are Texas, Nebraska, Iowa, and California. American beef is known and honoured all over the world for its quality, high nutritional content, and a wide range of amino acids. These are all thanks to the strict nurturing and testing process during the rearing process. Beef is not only for domestic consumption, however. Beef farms in the United States also export millions of tons of beef to gourmet and fastidious markets such as Canada, Korea, and Japan. You see, the United States is blessed with great natural resources, large space to graze cattle, and farmland to produce grains. The vast grasslands are a great destination for these cows. Unlike other cattle, in order to raise beef cattle to achieve high productivity, quality, and economic efficiency, farmers need to pay attention to basic issues such as breed, sex, fattening, and weight at slaughter. The general goal of the breeder is to make cattle at the appropriate age achieve high weight, solid appearance, high carcass ratio, good feed conversion ability, and high economic efficiency. We're coming to a beef farm now in West Texas. Here, cows in the first 15 months of their lives will be cared for by farmers. At this stage, they are released to graze and play freely in the fields. You see, calves need to be protected by their mothers. After the rearing period, the cows are brought back to fatten in special outdoor sheltered areas. You can clearly see the benefits of this model of livestock. The cows on this farm are arranged to be fed in order to avoid competition that affects the quality of the meal. Depending on the area and number of cattle on each farm, people will have an appropriate way of dividing the area. According to the opinion of a farm owner with more than 15 years of experience in raising beef cattle, this makes it easier for them to take care of the cattle. For example, feeding, cleaning the barn, and being able to quickly control a problem if it occurs. If the weather conditions are good, cows will be grazed on completely natural green pastures. At the farms, water sources and grass sources are thoroughly tested to ensure there are no chemicals or substances that could affect the beef. When it's not possible to graze the cows to eat, the farmers will feed them at the barns with rolls of hay. They were cut from the fields and stockpiled earlier. You see, this way, everything is carefully prepared by the ranchers and ensures the cattle will have a true quality meal. Nebraska has the advantage of being a plain with rice fields large enough to feed over 1.8 million cows. On farms in the state of Nebraska, cattle enjoy optimal care, nourished with high quality feed with milled grains such as corn, milo, soybeans in computer-controlled doses. Normally, cattle is fed based on age and weight, lasting from 100 to 120 days until the cow weighs around 500 kilograms. But you see, at any stage, they are carefully looked after by their breeder. Farmers will maintain a herd of breeding cows and calves each year. Beef calves are weaned at 6 to 10 months of age. At this point, the breeder can choose the best females to add to the breeding herd, and the rest will be sold at the auction market. At about 18 to 22 months of age, they will reach market weight, from 450 kilograms to 650 kilograms. At this time, beef cattle will be sent to the processing facility for harvesting. The entire process of inspection by the United States Department of Agriculture oversees this process. To ensure animal safety, quality, and welfare standards from the moment they enter the factory until the processed beef products are shipped. According to statistics, the average beef consumption demand of a person in the world is 9 kilograms each year. In developed countries, the proportion of beef accounts to 25 to 30% of total meat consumption per capita. That's why beef farms need to increase productivity and quality continuously to ensure they can serve the growing demand in the world. In fact, more than 1 million farmers and ranchers use the resources available in their area to raise livestock in a variety of ways, to provide choices for consumers. Currently, there are nearly 900 federally inspected slaughterhouses in the United States for cattle. These slaughterhouses harvest around 34 million cattle per year. Quality assurance from pasture to table, every process is committed by the factory for safety and hygiene in order to bring the best quality products to consumers. Virtually all American beef is sold as canned beef, with packaging and supply plants in the US who cut the carcass into retail cuts. The size and structure of the US industry, combined with the most advanced production technology in the world and food safety controls, makes it possible for buyers around the world to purchase high quality cuts of beef in bulk at very competitive prices. This quality is a direct result of the industry's manufacturing and commitment to customer satisfaction. All we're seeing is the fruit of some of America's top big farms.